Hello everyone, and welcome. Welcome to the new and first live stream for this year. So as you know guys that I've been active, I take a couple of weeks day off in the last year, take some rest, have some vacation, and had a really wonderful time with my family and the people I was. And what I want to you is I wish you a happy new year and a lot of successful in the upcoming year, in this year. So a lot of wonderful trades, a lot of profits, and wonderful decisions. So last year I have ended with sharing with you a spreadsheet where I was guiding the trades. Okay, so I was tracking the trades because many of you were asking me to share with you my progress and my trading journal. So I ended before I went to the vacation with 27% of profit. Okay, so I will share with you that spreadsheet and I will show you the profits that I have made and create with the setups that I share with my people and my team. So first, what I would love to do is go to those setups that I have shared and update you. Okay, so we'll show you what went and how it goes and what is still active. And then of course I will again share the setups over there and update it as much as I can. Okay, so I will be there in touch with you. I will have these kind of webinars every couple of days or every week at least. So if you will have any questions, if you are attending the live webinar, feel free to use the live chat. I can see both chats from the TradingView and YouTube. So see that you guys are already active over there. And yeah, happy New Year and successful New Year to you as well, Alex. Okay, so see that people are joining now. So if you guys will have questions, like I said, feel free to use the live chat. I will be answering all your questions. Okay, so let's go now. Let's start. So here are the setups that I was sharing with you before I went on the vacation, before I take days off. Okay, so those are the yen pairs. Yen pairs did more than a wonderful job. I've been sharing those yen pairs with very long. Okay, very long. So for those who've been there tracking me on those webinars, they know what I'm talking about. Okay, I've been talking about these yen setups since very long. Okay, so if you go back and watch the webinars where we were discussing about yen pairs, you'll see what we did. Okay, if you watch this chart from there, okay, so I know that we were running the webinars. It's on my YouTube and it's on my TradingView profile as well. Okay, so we were tracking these cells and then we were tracking this cell over there, okay, which I have shared here with you as well. Yeah, so we've been selling it since very long, and let's see what it did. Okay, so that's not just to sharing you what you missed. Okay, this is just for the learning purpose. If you didn't trade, you didn't miss anything because the setups will appear. Okay, so you just miss this setup, and I'm sharing this for you only for learning purpose if you missed it. But if you were there with us on the webinars and if you are inside of the academy, we took the trades over there. Okay, we took those trades. But what I did, I take my profits there off of the market. Why? Because I went for the vacation over there. I didn't take this one. Okay, I didn't take that last part of the profit. I just want to close all profits, all trades, and start fresh with 2023. Okay, so that was the reason. And I didn't watch I didn't watch the trades in this time during the vacation. Okay, so that's what I didn't trade. Hope that some of you managed to get in. It was a nice trade still there. Or if you hold it from the top. Okay, if you decided to hold trades, was also okay. Okay, it was also a wonderful decision. And another one is use the yen. It did same, very wonderful. You see? Okay, so more than a wonderful trades. Happy New Year to you as well. Happy New Year to you as well. Okay, so what I'm doing for those who are new in the webinar, I am trading based on wave analysis. It's a little bit different, and I have some rules, special rules and so on, blah blah blah. I ain't gonna discuss about it. And the basic, what my analysis relies on, is wave analysis, okay? Just for new traders. So USD went as well, nice. Euro yen, that was a monster trade. It did an amazing job. Okay, went down, give us another trade, another correction. So if you were there, okay, if you were there, and my traders take another trades over there, okay, and you should do that as well. Okay, if you were there with us on all the previous webinars, you should learn something, and if you did so, this is your trade. Why? Because we are trading once the correction is completed and we get in. So we take this trade. If you miss this one, you have enough time to get into the market again. Okay, so you have enough time to prepare yourself to see where you will enter, what will be your risk to reward ratio, and so on, and then take another trade over there. Okay, so that's what you should take. That should be your another trade. If you didn't, no worries. We will go and watch again for those setups. Okay, I will be sharing there the setups with you. Okay, so what I don't want from you is that you're just only watching. Trade it. Okay guys, you have to trade, and don't think that trading it's about being right or wrong. Trading it's about consistency. You have to trade. Okay, don't be afraid of trading. If you're afraid of trading, if you're afraid of opening and closing the trades, then you're having some problems. Okay, then lower your risk. Okay, that's the main problem that people are having. Big risk. Okay, if you're afraid of trading, lower your risk. Because trading, it's not about who is wrong, who have the best analysis, or who is wrong, who is right, and so on. No, it's about the consistency. You have to consistently open trades based on your rules, based on setup. Okay, and only the way like that you will be able to develop consistent profit. Okay, but you have to have the rules, right? So what I teach my traders is that they need to stick to the rules, because if you don't have the rules, then you are letting your emotions to control you, and this is what trading it's not about. Okay, you should not be emotional while you're trading. Okay, you will never develop consistent profit like that. Okay, you will maybe make a couple of trades, couple of profits, and then you'll have a lot of problems. Okay, and frustration will come there. Okay, so you need to have the rules which you will follow. You should not ask yourself, should I enter this trade or should I not? Does it look good? Is it looking good? Is it great? What others are thinking about? No, you need to have the rules which you will follow. Okay, follow the rules and you will see what will happen. Okay, this is especially for the new traders. The new traders are usually having those kind of the struggles. Okay, and even I had at the beginning of my career. Okay, I want to make a lot of money. I want to make billions of dollars with $1,000 account. Okay, that's not possible. You need to have the knowledge first. Okay, because you can make that money with this small amount of money. You need bigger capitals. Okay, and once you have the knowledge, once you understand what you're doing, once you practice enough, then you will see that you will get that money to trade. Okay, so you have a lot of people around you for which you can manage your money and so on. So I'm not gonna discuss about opportunities right now. What is the setup for the week? Yeah, I will show you the couple of setups. Okay, there are a couple of them, but market it's moving slowly for now. Only the yen pairs did an amazing job. Okay, so we will now watch. Okay, but definitely don't get in any sell on the yen pairs. They are not ready. Ian, yeah, happy new year to you as well. Yeah, thank you very much. I had some vacations. I was off. It was really nice to be away from the social sites, to be away from the screens and so on. Okay, it was very good. Okay, so that's great that you took those trades. Okay, wonderful. I love that you guys take those trades. Okay, very nice. So pound USD, That one was as well shared there with you. It didn't go anywhere. It was struggling. It's still struggling over there, and it will go up. Okay, so but for now, leave it. Okay, I will update if there's anything new. Bitcoin did wonderful job. Okay, it went lower. So if I'll just zoom in a little bit. Okay, Bitcoin went down. Okay, stopped by the trend line. React, giving you the flag. Went for another leg higher. Okay, go into this channel, and then from this channel starts to reverse down. So what the price trying to do? That looks like a nice correction for more downside. Okay, it will give you the channel, and I do expect that the Bitcoin will go another leg lower. Okay, I really do expect that this will go up slowly today or till tomorrow. That's supposed to be finished and give you a nice flat formation over there, and then more downside. Okay, so for those who would love to invest, those who are there for the longer term, they should be buying it from down there. Okay, so once we will break all those lows, then they should start watching to buy. Okay, for the longer term, but it's far away for this. Okay, so I will remind you, so just stick to those webinars, be there every time when we are discussing about the charts, so you can ask about the investment opportunities. Euro USD, what did it went up, and now it's struggling. It will go more up. Okay, so that looks like a nice flat for one more leg higher. Okay, so be careful, that's another leg higher, and then may go for the deeper correction or total reverse the downside. So no rush, don't do anything right now on the USD instead of waiting for the buy setups over there. If there it will be any flag, any corrections, then you can start following it to the upside. Okay, so then you will go start buying it. Okay, so no rush decisions. USD Chief went higher. Okay, it took very long since 15th of December. Okay, we've been discussing about this setup. If you took the buy over there, you should survive through all those pullbacks, through all those 3 pullbacks, and now it's at the top and still doesn't look for more upside. Okay, USD Chief still doesn't look for more upside because we are still in this corrective structure. Okay, so that still looks like a correction there in the middle, and that should be 1, 2, and 3. That still has to be 1, 2, 3 big correction for another leg lower, right? So be careful what the USD Chief is doing right now. If you are in the buy, okay, if you took buys since this correction, okay, or from this correction, then great. Put all trades on break even. Put all trades on break even, or as well if you are buying or if you bought from this flag, okay, anywhere there, wherever your entry is, put it on break even. Okay, put it on break even. What is the reason? I do recommend to put it on break even because it can go for another leg lower. Okay, or you can take profit. Okay, you can take profit as well. Personally, this was the only trade that I took when I was on the vacation. Okay, so I accidentally saw this one. I accidentally saw this one. I found it very interesting. I see that USD Chief met all my rules, and that was the reason why I bought it. I bought it there. Okay, so this was my entry point, and I took profit today. Okay, I took profit today. That was the only trade that I took when I was on the vacation. Okay, so I had to take it because it met all my rules for entry, and it was really hard to resist to not take it. So that was the reason. Okay, so let's go forward. DXY, still pushing higher. You see this one? It was corrective channel to downside, and now it's going up. Okay, so it will not probably go to the upside. What it could do, it will just struggle over there. Okay, it can just struggle over there. It will go more downside. Okay, that still doesn't look like a big buy setup. It still looks like it's 1, 2, 3. Okay, that pattern, it's more for downside than buy. Okay, if this will go for the buy, I would wait for another correction over there. Any kind of the correction, it's what I would recommend you to wait for. If you're not having the buys from there, then wait for this kind of flag before you get into the trade. Okay, so don't rush, no any rush decisions, because it has to confirm. Okay, DXY has to confirm by itself. It should confirm on 4 hour. Okay, 4 hour is where I would love to see the confirmation before you will be triggering the next upcoming trade. And then the catch if was very slow chart. Okay, it didn't move very fast. Oh, sorry. Catch if, yeah. Okay, it didn't move fast, so very slow trade and still not a lot of volatility. Okay, so if you're having any buys over there, move it on break even. Okay, move it on break even and let's see what happens. For now there is no setup, but if you have it from there, from the bottom over there, then yes, you can take it. Take it, I mean not take it, you can hold it. You can hold it with the stop loss on the break even. Okay, and what was a very interesting chart was this US oil as well. Okay, so that was the amazing chart. It's still going up, it's going up slowly, so watch for more for our buy stops and take some buy opportunities. Same with the oil. Okay, with the UK oil. This one, look at that one. It's wonderful setup. Wonderful setup. It starts bouncing up and it's going up. Okay, so let's see how far it will take us. Okay, so some people were commenting that this is the stupid analysis and so on, and you really don't need to read those comments because people are very negative. They are just searching for wrong analysis so that they will looks like they are smart. Okay, but they are totally doesn't understand that trading it's not about being right or wrong, or will the analysis will really go to 150. Okay, so this is my expectations. Okay, these are only my expectations, and of course I will not be entering based on buy stops and so on, but they just don't understand the concept of trading. They are there only to leave a bad comments, to be the haters. Okay, so they just want to hate someone, and that's all. That's why they are here. So just don't read any stupid comments from people with no understanding about this business. Okay, this business is for people who understand what the market is trying to do and how you have to trade and what you have to do. Okay, so there's the one thing that I want to share with you. This is my journal, how I end the previous year, because I didn't organize to have the time to share with you in the previous year, so I will share it now, and then we will start with setups. We will see what we have currently on, what we will watch, or should we wait, or what we should do. Okay, so before I pull this spreadsheet, I would love to remind you that I've been trading for 11 years and you can just copy me. Okay, so you have to develop your own trading strategy. Okay, you have to develop your skills before you'll do so. Okay, so let me just share now the spreadsheet that I have over there. Okay, these are my setups, and those setups has been shared with my team inside of the academy, so my traders will know exactly what I'm talking about, because all those trades have been shared and have been sent in our general chat, okay, where we are discussing about the setups or where we watch charts together. Okay, so what I did, so this is the first spreadsheet which I was sharing with you. It's already recorded on YouTube. I think we were up 15%, 10%, something that I don't know exactly. Okay, it was over there. And then in the next 2 weeks, basically in the next 2-3 weeks of the December, I developed more profit, so I totally made 27% of the profit in basically 1 month and a half. Okay, 1 month and a half, wonderful profit. You can see that I don't have a fixed stop loss. Okay, you will see that my stop loss vary. Okay, so I don't rely on fixed stop loss, but what I rely on, or what is my fixed amount, is that I have fixed risk in cash. Okay, I only risk $300 per one single trade. Okay, doesn't matter if this is 200 pip, this is the 176, or this is 100 pip, or whatever, if it's 80 pip. Okay, it's always $300. Okay, my amount, how much I risk, it's always the same. So based on that, I develop a 27% of the profit. Starting balance was 25k, and now the account is 31k. They are all setups. This spreadsheet is only for our members. This is how we practice. Okay, because it automatically calculates. One of our wonderful member create this spreadsheet. This is for training and only for the members inside of the academy, so we don't share this spreadsheet outside of the academy. How we do it, we enter there which currency we trade, you enter the direction which you are trading, we are entering entry, stop loss and so on, and then you will automatically get the trade lot size. Okay, the trade lot size is what you get automatically, and as the trade goes, as it moves, you'll see that how it moves. Okay, so you have the live outcast. Okay, you'll see as well there I have closed my yen pairs. My yen pairs were closed over there because, like I said, I just want to close trades because I decided I will go to the vacations, and when I will be back I want to start fresh. Okay, so this is just how we end up, and as you can see that this trading, there are a couple of losses, couple of wins. There's not always 1-to-1, sometimes 1-to-2, 1-to-1, 1-to-0.5%, and so on. Okay, so here you see my consistency. Okay, it's just about consistently opening the trades when the trade met the rules for entering the market and so on. Okay, so I will not go into details. This is just for the people that would love to know how we are doing inside of the academy and how our setups goes. Okay. Yeah, maybe. Okay, so one of our members on TradingView is saying maybe those people who criticize your work is because they are expecting you to use some indicators and advanced tools in your analysis. Yeah, that's probably true. Okay, they probably have no brain and they are relying on indicators and so on. So I totally understand that they don't know what they are doing about, and they totally misunderstand the concept of trading. We all know who are they and who are those haters and why they are there. Okay, because I didn't say to anyone that they need to watch my ideas, that they need to support my ideas. Nobody. Okay, so if anyone is not interested, or if the hater is there on my webinar, I don't know what he's doing there. He's supposed to leave the webinar. That webinar is not for everyone. This webinar is especially for people who love to improve their trading, who love to do something new, who would love to improve their knowledge. This is why this webinar is for. It's not there for gambling purpose. It's not there to talk bullshit, to apply hundreds of indicators and then guess the direction. No. Okay, we have the rules over there which we'll have to stick to. This is why we're here, okay? And I would love to share with you the knowledge, how you have to trade and so on, what you have to do, how you watch the market and how market moves. Okay? Everyone knows that market moves and patterns repeat themselves over and over again. Mostly. Okay, most of the time patterns do repeat themselves over and over again. And this is what we have to do. This is what we have to study. We have to study those patterns. And that's what I'm trying to share there with you. This is what I'm trying to show you. We will have to follow the patterns. You always have impulsive movements and corrective movements. Okay, and when the correction is there, you have a time to prepare yourself, to see how you'll get in. You have a lot of time to think about it, depends on which time frame you choose. Okay, so the correction is your time for you to prepare yourself for the upcoming impulsive movement. Personally, I enjoy your content. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you very much. So what I would love to please you everyone, please hit that like button. It really means a lot to me, and make sure that you subscribe to the YouTube channel. And for those who are on TradingView, make sure that you like as well, and give it a follow if you like it. Okay, if you like, give it a follow. I am sharing there the setups with you, trading ideas, and you'll be notified when we will have a next webinar. Okay, and if you decide to as well join our team, you can go to tradewithmaster.eu, and there you will find the membership that fits with you and so on. Okay, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask there on live chat. You can leave a comment under the video as well, because the video will be uploaded. I always upload every public webinar, so all past webinars are as well uploaded on my TradingView profile and as well on my YouTube channel. So if you want to learn something new and if you have time, go back and you can watch them as well. You will definitely learn something totally new. Okay, so now I will just start with the setups. So this year started very fast with the yen pairs. Yen pairs are gone now, so I ain't gonna talk about them. Okay, I ain't gonna talk about it. I will just share you what I think, couple of setups, and that's all. Okay, probably we will need to have one more webinar because these setups are not so fast currently, and I will not push the market. I will not push the market. I will wait for the setup to complete. Hi Steve, good morning. Yeah. Your silver is moving. Okay, so USD Chief, this is the trade that I took. I took profit as well already. And now I think that we'll go for another leg lower. Okay, so I still think that this is just the part of the correction. Okay, so this is the correction, this is the correction in the middle, this is the impulsive movement, and this 1 2 3 for more downside, and we will go for another leg lower. Okay, so what you can do, or what we should do, is now watch for this sell stop. Okay, we will watch now for this sell stop. I will delete this buy stop, we'll take this everything off, we'll make it as a buy stop, okay, like this, and we should watch for this one more leg lower. Okay, that should be a nice trade. How far it can go even deeper, yes, as well. Okay, so the USD Chief can as well go lower, so the potential is that much, but this is only for the long term. Okay, so definitely in this way to the downside you will have a couple of corrections if you do so. Okay, it will not go in the straight line, nothing goes in the straight line, it always has the correction. Okay, the correction always appears. So this is what we will do. We will watch for the USD Chief in those days and see how it goes. Can go even higher, yes. This can as well extend, and then it will still has to go lower. Then the pattern will change a little bit, but the main direction is to the downside. I will not take any buy stop. As it stands right now, no buying for me on the USD Chief. If it goes up, I'm not buying. If it goes down, I will take this sell and then decide if the momentum will die up, it will go for another leg higher and so on. Okay, but we're taking only sell stops because one of them will go as well over there. Okay, it can just go down there and then up. I will take this sell once the setup will give me any flags on lower time frame. Okay, so when you will know that the price is ready, because when you will have the flag on lower time frame, you need to see at least on the 50-minute. If you're skilled enough, you can see on lower time frame the sell stop that will indicate you that the price will go lower. Or if you have a sharp sell candle over there, then you can take a sell, put your stop loss outside of the structure and let it go lower. That's all what you can do. Okay, also in New Zealand, that's not right yet. Okay, I will just put it away over there. I don't know why it's here. Okay, this is what I will not watch. This is not for us right now. Okay, so DXY, what the DXY is trying to do. Okay, so it did since yesterday. It bounces off from the previous low, as you can see over there. It bounces off, very nice candle, went up, and yeah, boom, it's gone. So I have to update the setup right now. So what I think, what I see over there is the setup, it's still there. Okay, so this could still go downside. Look at that one, that's not big buy. Okay, so that can still go lower, but is it ready to sell now? Of course not. Okay, we don't see anything on lower time frame currently. Okay, so don't sell it. Don't say that's too sharp. Okay, we just need to have some struggles like we have over there. We need to see some struggling over there before it goes lower. So wait a little bit more because it went up very extremely fast. Okay, if you take this buy, great, take profit or put on break even. You have only two options. So based on that, based on this sell over there on DXY, okay, let me just draw that. Based on this sell, we will watch euro dollar buy, New Zealand buy, Euro USD buy, New Zealand USD buy, Pound USD buy, and Aussie USD buy. Right? These videos are really helpful. Could you share an example of stop loss? Enterprise is a sample trade structure. that thank you very much first for all for your comment. And yeah, I'm trying to give you as much as I can. So enterprise, okay, enterprise, could you share an example of stop loss? Stop loss always needs to be behind the structure. Okay, so I always recommend to keep your stop loss behind the structure, or at least above the previous low. Okay, so if you are trading over there on the breakout, that depends on you now. Okay, so that's what I'm not always talking about this, because it's difficult. It's difficult if you're taking trade over there or there at the top. Okay, so I don't know how you're trading. We will have to discuss what is your entry strategy and so on. Okay, but what I do recommend you is having your stop loss above this. Okay, that's the most safe stop loss, because what over there it's above the previous high. Okay, but with this trade you can put it above the structure. Why? Because if this is the correction, it breaks out, you take the trade on breakout, you can rely on this previous high. Okay, so it's a little bit riskier, but you can still apply this stop loss. It's the safe stop loss. Okay, stop loss above the structure you can't use over there, because you don't have a structure which is above the structure, right? So over there, once you're trading over there, you can have a stop loss outside of the structure. This is outside of the structure, and then you can trade. Depends how you enter. Okay, so I cannot discuss right there how you enter, where you enter, what are you waiting for, what are your rules, and so on. Okay, so this is what you have to do by yourself, or just join our team. Okay, then we will discuss this together. Okay, so and we will make a plan for you, right? Good evening from Thailand. I'm happy to hear from you again. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you as well. Yeah, I haven't been active there. I was on the vacation, so I'm back right now, and we will crush the market, right? We will search the setups together. So did I answer your question, Aaron? For example of stop loss, did you got my point? I hope that did you got. Okay, so let's just continue. Okay, and yeah, based on this movement, the DXY expectation, it's what I do anticipate for the upside on the USD. Okay, so there was the sell, right? You can see that there was the sell structure, 1 to 3 to the upside. This all was the structure, and then went down. So you can take off your profit. Okay, you can take off your profit. It's struggling over there, so you will not be broke by taking profit. So if you take that profit, good, because I anticipate that we will have another leg higher over there. So how I can go for this trade depends again on your entry strategies. Probably you will wait for the flag on lower time frame, then you'll go for the trade. Or if you have any other entry to getting into the market, you can apply it over there. I still have problems with MT4. I don't know what is your problem with MT4, but you will have to watch, or you will have to check with your broker. Okay, brokers should give you additional instructions to connect your MT4, right? So yeah, but buy it, what we will watch over there. This will be the movement that we will be watching, or what we will search for on lower time frame. You'll have to check this. I don't know exactly what's wrong. So same there, news in USD, another leg higher will appear over there. I expect that this will hit the top. Okay, so we will see where you can enter, how you can enter, and this could be the another leg higher over there. Pound USD as well. Okay, so it's struggling over there. This is a nice struggle, and it will go for another leg lower and then up. Okay, I still see that this is a correct structure. So let's move on daily. Okay, daily, that doesn't have a lot of momentum for more downside. Okay, basically there is dead momentum is dead over there, and that's the reason why I see this move for more upside over there. Okay, more upside over there. And what it could do, it can just go up a little bit and then go down, and then it will go up. Aus USD, same there, this will just go for another leg higher and then can drop. Can you sell from there? No. Okay, so that's not requirements for sell. Okay, so you should not watch it as a sell over there. What you have to do is just wait for the correction at least before you take the sell. So I will show you a nice example what you have to do. Look at that one. Urian was a nice example. So as we were discussing about, from there you can just buy, but once these appear over there on lower time frame, you should recognize that this is the sell and we will drop lower. Exactly the same behavior you have right now on Aussie USD. The correction is just a little bit different, but you can sell over there. That's my point. Okay, I don't want you to sell from there. I want you to sell at least from there. Okay, that's my point of view, and this is what I'm trying to tell you. Don't sell from these low spots, what I call it. Okay, so you always have to wait for the pullback and try to reach the highest potential of this pullback, and then you can take the trade. Okay, so then you will have a better risk to reward ratio and so on. Even your stop loss will be smaller and so on, right? Because it's bigger probability, right? Okay, but here is where you should not trade. Okay, so because you don't have a good spot, and you know how to manage the trade from there, from this break to the downside. Okay, this is the most important thing. When people start to trade, they draw the trend lines over there and then they enter the trade over there, put their stop loss over there. No, okay, then they even over risk and so on, blah blah blah. And never trade without stop loss. Don't enter over there. Okay, so those are two mistakes that you should avoid. Okay, avoid trading without stop loss and avoid entering that low. Now, these are all mistakes that you will have to prevent. Okay, so what you should do, if you learn now, wait for this pullback or let it be bigger and go to sell from the top. Then you will be selling it from the top. Okay, you have a better chance of winning the trade from there rather than there. Okay, but anything can happen. It can drop down. Okay, you should not feel worried or you should not be frustrated if this drop lower, because anything can happen and you didn't know. Because if we will know that this will drop down 100% for sure, I will take a sell there with all in. Okay, I will take high risk if I will be 100% sure that this will drop, but nobody knows. Okay, nobody on this planet will know that this will drop 100% to the downside from as it stands right now. But what we can know is that this pattern will drop anytime soon. What we will have to do is just optimize your entry point, and based on that you will have a good risk to reward ratio, and your entry point will be high enough so you will have time to manage it. You will even have time to think about the trade. Okay, these are very, very important errors or mistakes that you should not be doing. Okay, so use the cat, what it's trying to do. Okay, if it goes for another leg lower, nothing wrong. It will go back at those tops and then it still has to go lower probably, and then will go higher. I totally think that we are in this sideways channel and we will go reach the previous top in the next upcoming week or months, let's say. Okay, that's what I see. But as it stands right now, this is very, very corrective looking pattern and structure, and it will go for another leg lower and then it will go up. Okay, so see what the price will do, how it will behaves, and based on that you will see. Okay, so this is mostly everything with the dollar pairs. Okay, so I don't see anything else on dollar pairs. Okay, nothing with the dollar pairs for now. Oops, sorry. Aussie Chief, this one will still go lower. We are in this structure, this pattern behavior, and that pattern is telling to me that we'll go at least back to the trend line. Okay, that's the minimum what we will get out of this trade, right? So mostly we will have to wait. Okay, most of the trades are for waiting. Okay, so your GBP is going down. Okay, what you can do is wait for the pullback or any correction. It's your trade over there. If you're not selling it from there, you can sell based on the breakout over there. That's supposed to not be your trade. Okay, as it stands right now, this is supposed to not be your trade. Wait for the correction, then you take the trade, right? So no chasing trade over there. Your cat can't say much, but that doesn't look like a sell stop. It looks like it will struggle for there and then it will go for more upside. Very interesting chart for more upside, but not yet. Okay, it will struggle there, it has to struggle, and then it will go higher. Euro Aussie seems like it's doing something for another leg higher. Okay, this will be the buy stop, but not yet. Okay, so it will still struggle for sideways, and then your move will be to the upside. This is what we will anticipate, this is what we will watch over there. Your New Zealand, very slow chart moving to the upside, will tag the top and then another leg lower. It will give us probably expanded flat, or if it breaks a little bit higher, then it can totally reverse, giving you the flat formation. Okay, so you see over there, the trading, it's all about the probabilities. It can go up, it can do so, it can go down, it can go in the bigger correction, it can go sideways, whatever. You have to be prepared for everything, and nobody knows exactly what is going to happen. Okay, you have to understand the psychological part about trading. Okay, you just have to pick the best entry points. You have to be in the trade from the good spot, so that way you will have time and you will be able to manage your trade, right? Your Chief, nothing there. Your Yen, yeah, those charts are not available right now. Okay, so let them do whatever they want to do. Okay, but if you want, you can go maybe for a buy over there. Let's see. It's very slow movement, right? This can still struggle. That could happen another leg and then still can go lower and then up and then down. Okay, so still possible. Oh, sorry. Still possible that we will have over there some correction in the making, and then the price will go lower. Okay, so what to do? You have to wait for the correction. So which kind of the correction? What kind of the correction? This is what you need. Can you trade this? I don't think so. Stick to the trend to the downside. I would not chase the counter trade. Use the end, same there, as you can see. Okay, we are slowly ending, and we will go a little bit and then correction or more upside. Okay, so we can draw the structure right here. The pattern seems like it will correct there and then another leg lower, and then it will go for a deeper correction right there. Deeper correction over there, and then we will see. Can it totally reverse? I don't think so. No. But it can give us a correction, a deeper correction for more downside, because it can just drop lower. Okay, so they always pull back. They will pull back. Look at that one. They pull back. So they will pull back. Any kind of pullback will be interested or will confirm more downside over there on the yen pair. So make sure you watch it. Okay, if you take any sells over there, you can put it on break even and just let it hit the bottom of the trend line, and then you watch it how it behaves, right? Okay, so all yens are the same. Okay, they will go and they will give you some sort of the pullback, something like this. It's very possible, and then another leg lower and then up. Okay, so don't recommend you to trade over there. Rather wait, stay away from the market and see what it does, so we'll have a clear sense of the direction. Sometimes we just need to stay away from the market like right now, and then the market will give us a certain pattern, and the certain pattern will tells us, or at least gives us, the sense of the direction, and then we will know what we should do, or which direction the market will go and which direction we should look to trade in. Okay, so guys, do you have any questions? I will slowly end the webinar over there. It's not much. Okay, not much. We have a couple of gold is going down, right? Gold will go down a little bit and then we'll see how far, right? So it can just struggle over there, back at the trend line, and we'll see. Can it break down? Yes, possible. Possible it can break down. Okay, so this is a nice pattern that it's showing end of this movement. Okay, this end movement. Okay, so did we break the low? Yeah. So this is corrective, it's losing its strength, so anytime soon we will have a correction for more upside, or we will go for the downside, but then we will still need a correction and then go downside. Okay, so one of those options will appear. Which one? I have no idea. Can it as well break down over there very aggressively and then correct? Yes. This is the third option. So anything of this can happen. What will happen, which one exactly, no idea. Nobody can not know what exactly will happen, but one of these options will appear, and once this will appear, we will exactly know what the price or what the market should do. Right? Definitely gold, silver down. Look at that one. Both of them are looking downside. So this could be the trade for this day. Okay, gold to go down, that could be the small trade for back to the trend line, and then we'll see. Okay, keep your stop loss above over there, somewhere there, and that should be your trade back at the trend line. If it will be the strong, congratulations, you have a nice trade. So here you have something to do for today. If there it will be nothing, then just leave it, don't push and don't search for the trades, right guys? If there it will be anything, I will share that with you, but since there is nothing, I will not share with you. Okay, so this can as well go down there. Okay, and it can break down as well, or it will just stop by the trend line and go for another leg higher, and then it will go for the deeper correction. Oops, sorry, not this one. That one. This is what we want to see. Okay, this, and what else do we have over there? Not this one. We have UK oil. This one went exactly. This one gone. So tomorrow is what we watch over there. Indices are looking more downside. Okay, so indices looks like 1 correction, it's 2, and this is the 3. So 1 to 3 we will start going lower. So what you do is watch for sell stops over there, and then you can keep on selling it, because I think we are going to the downside very nicely. Okay, one more low is what I anticipate. 1, 2, and 3. That's gonna be a nice buy from the bottom then. Okay, so it will be again interested for more upside over there. Before you go, Tesla is crashing. What do you think about it? Okay, so we will see. Let's take a look. But let me just finish those indices, so a couple of you guys are interested as well. Yeah, this one is going already. It will go lower. This one has to break lower. Okay, so I don't anticipate all of them going lower. Same for SP 500. Okay, so SP 500, it's breaking down currently, and it will just go. Okay, so what it will do, I do expect that the SP 500 will go back to those lows at least. Okay, this to go back to these lows, and from there we should load up some positions for investing, right? That's what I see. Nasdaq 100 as well. Okay, so this is going lower. It will break this low, and then we'll start watching for buy. You were asking me for Tesla. Tesla is there. What is trying to do? It's kind of low, and it will be slowly ready to watch for the buy stop. It's not ready yet. Okay, it's not ready yet. Let it do whatever it wants to do. It can still dip a little bit, and then it will go up. Until you have something like this, I will really not buy it. Okay, let it go down, miss the first impulse, wait for the correction, then take a buy from there. This should be your buy, and this is from where I will start buying it for another leg higher, or another investment, whatever you call it. Okay, so it's going to be a nice opportunity. Definitely it's going to be a nice opportunity, because if you will be buying it that cheap, the Tesla is very it's a future company. Tesla has a lot of potential for the future, so I really do believe that the Tesla will have a good economy for the upcoming years, let's say. Okay, so look at that one. Potential to grow is at least 350%. Okay, very good potential for growing your money. Okay, so that could happen in 2 to 3 years, maybe 2 to 3 years. We can have a nice potential grow over there. So yeah, why not? Why not to watch to build some portfolio with Tesla as well? Okay, so Tesla, it's a little bit riskier portfolio, but it's still worth of risk it. Okay, so that's different. That's not for trading. I'm talking about investing. So you should guys not mix those two things. Okay, so I will end the webinar over there right now slowly. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. I will wait a couple of minutes if there will be any questions to answer. If not, then I will end the webinar. The webinar will be uploaded on my YouTube channel and as well on my TradingView profile. So if you will go there, you'll find the recordings. And if you're not watching it live, just leave a comment below and I will answer on your question in the next live webinar, in the next live meeting. Do you think that among crypto Forex and stocks, Forex is the lowest risk? No, it's not the lowest, but the Forex is for trading. Okay, that's totally different. I don't watch crypto to trade. I don't watch stocks for trade. I don't watch commodities to trade. Okay, those are just for investing, and bonds as well. Okay, so these are whole markets for investing. This is how I watch, but you can trade as well. Okay, I'm not saying that you can trade. That's how I do. Those four things are for investing, but for trading it's for Forex is for trading. This is what I do. These are my rules. Because I love Forex trade, because it's not that volatile. You can trade it easily. Because trading crypto, it's kind of difficult because it's very volatile. It could be very volatile and you can blow up your account in a couple of seconds. So that's why I don't love to trade crypto. I only invest in this kind of the market. That's my personal opinion. Got it, thank you. When do you plan to record the next webinar? The next webinar probably will be on Sunday. Sunday will be my next webinar, because till then there will be very slow market and I have to be with my traders to update them. But anyway, make sure that you will subscribe and you'll be notified when I will have a live webinar. And what is the platform you use to trading Forex? I use Saxo Bank and IC Markets. They are fine for me to trade the Forex with them. But I don't use their platform. I'm trading with MT4. MT4 is the reason because it's easy to access and I can access it with the phone as well. So in the time when I'm not behind the screens, I can still manage my trades or see what's going on or whatever. Which one? MT4? MT4 from the broker. Broker will give you the MT4 which they use. So for example, if you use the IC Markets, they will give you their IC Markets MT4 to download, where you will use or where you will log in with your details. During consolidation, where do you place your stop loss? Very good question. During the consolidation, if I enter the market before consolidation is over, I will put my stop loss outside of the structure. I will not use it inside. I will just put it away outside of the structure. In this case, I will be safe. Or just use it above the stop loss. Okay, having your stop loss above the impulse, it's the most safest spot. Okay, this will be your safe spot. So for example, if trade goes down and if this is the correction, wherever I will enter, I will keep my stop losses above this high at least. If this is the continuation pattern, depends. Okay, so this is why we have to discuss more if you want the exact answer, because it's a trend continuation answer. But if you are entering based on structure or at the top of the structure, then this is different. Then you have to use your stop loss enter somewhere there, and stop loss goes outside of the structure. See the difference? But if you're there inside, when there is the trend continuation pattern, then you have to use your stop loss above this one over there. If you're entering somewhere there, stop loss goes above this impulsive movement. Okay, it's two different things which you have to understand. I use IC markets and Fusion markets. Fusion market has lower commission per lot than IC markets and very tight spread. Yeah, possible, but as well IC market, it's not having a bigger commissions or big spreads. They don't have that big one, or I didn't found or I don't have on my account that big commissions. I'm still a beginner and I want to trade Forex, but with quite a low amount for starts. No, I really do recommend everyone who is watching to start trade with $200 or something like that. Don't trade for now, okay? So rather practice, because with this amount, and until you're not stable, you're not confident, you didn't build your confidence, you didn't build rules on what you'll have to rely, you didn't develop the psychology, okay? You will have your mind prepared. You need to set up your mind. That's the most and the biggest factor, which is very, very important. And then when everything will be in line, then you go to the real account. Okay, so I really do not recommend you going there first. What I do recommend you is rather take a demo. Take a demo, develop the rules, stick to the rules, and give it some backtest, give it some time. Okay, otherwise you're just wasting your money. You will waste money like I did. Okay, so like I did, I was spending money first 5 years. Okay, I was such a dumbass. I was keep pushing and trying to double my low accounts and so on, small accounts, and I was just wasting time. I was getting frustrations. My emotions was very mixed, or like a piece of shit, right? And I didn't move anywhere because of this. I was trapped in a circle. That was my problem. So I really don't recommend everyone of you go to this, because you will give up. You give up on trading if you will be in this circle, because there will be no exit. So based on that, I do recommend you take a demo and don't click everything. Just use a count of 20k. 20k, decide which risk or what will be your risk per trade. Stick to it, doesn't matter what. Develop the rules for entry, develop the rules for exit, develop the rules how you'll manage the trade. Okay, develop your rules of risk management. Okay, all those rules is what you have to develop, and consistently relying and consistently using them, you should develop consistent profits. If you don't, then do something, change something. And once you will be consistently profitable with these rules, with demo account, then go on the real. It will go much faster, believe me. And if anyone is saying that trading demo and real it's not the same, then you are doing something wrong, because it is the same, exactly the same. Because if you use the same rules, everything the same, the plan, rules, you should make the same profit. And if you don't, then you're doing something wrong. Mostly what people are doing is, when they use the demo, they are playing. They are just throwing their lot sizes, they are playing with money, and based on this is why they make money, let's say. And once they switch to the real, they don't know what they are doing, and they are asking their emotions to decide how they will trade, how they will risk, where they will enter, and so on. This is the problem. You don't have your rules of enter, or of how you will enter the market and so on, how you will deal with the trade, how you will avoid emotions. The question is, are you also planning on making some educational video apart from webinars on the channel in the close future? I'm always making the webinars, but we can make some educational. Yeah, just prepare your questions and ask those questions on the next webinar, and I will answer all of them. Okay, there. I'm willing to answer all your questions, but you will have to prepare it for the next webinar. Make sure you will be there. Make sure you prepare your questions, and I will answer your questions. Not a problem. Oh, like a video about risk management. Yeah, we can talk a little bit about this risk management, but there's a lot, really a lot. But we can do that, yeah. We can discuss a little bit about risk management. And there's a lot to discuss about psychology as well. Okay, it's not all about the risk management, but yeah, we will discuss it about risk management. Just make sure that you'll be there on next webinar, and make sure that you will remind me, and I will start with the risk management explanations and the others as well. Okay, so if you guys have any questions, you can as well ask me on the next webinar. You're doing quite a good job at explaining, so I'll be waiting for such a video. Thanks for taking the time for talking to you. Thank you very much as well for being there. Okay, so I see that you guys are massively improving your knowledge, that those webinars are really helpful and really helps people to gain some knowledge, to learn something different, and that's the purpose of this webinar. I would really want to see everyone learning something and doing some progressive. Okay, so this is it. I'll end the webinar. Like I said, make sure that you will hit that like button, make sure that you will subscribe. I'll be very glad if you will do so, and if you have any questions, you can leave a comment under the video as well, or just join the next live webinar and ask the question. I will answer it live. Okay, so take care, enjoy your day, and make sure that profit will be with you. Bye bye.